Back at Globe Life Field. Welcome in John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the ninth. Christopher Morel will hit next. 1 for 2. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. There's a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now it's Yan Gomes. 1 for 3. That's through there for a strike.
0-1.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first in time, and Gomes is retired.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Nico Horner. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Kirby Yates.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Bellinger up to hit, and a big swing and a miss. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Pop dump. Simeon under it. And that's the third out. Back in Arlington. Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. Assad back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
One strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Leody Taveras in the on-deck circle. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Taveras at the plate now. That's ball one. Trying to close out a one-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Wouldn't chase that time. And that's in the dirt.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
There's a strike.
3-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. And he beats it. He's safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Ball one there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. And a count 1-1. On the ground right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Really remarkable. remarkable outing from this starter. His performance on the mound has been flawless. Singy, how can he finish this one off and claim a piece of baseball history?
Well, I think it's going to take a whole lot of focus, Boog, and I think it's going to be required of his teammates as well. And when you're not giving anything up, you're totally aware of it, and that can kind of be a distraction. So this guy can't afford that if he wants to make it 27 up and 27 down.
Rogers stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. This one pops straight up near the plate. Under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 2 down.
Well, that was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up. Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And it is 2-1. The Cubbies leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's even up. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 4-0. Here at Wrigley Field, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
Wicks back to work. There's the strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injure himself.
Slider misses outside. And he deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Wicks into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes. Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it. And that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up. He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And that one fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 4-0.
Perfect going through 8.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Lowry's Montero. The pitch. And a curve is down and in.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Next offering is in for a strike.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And there's a foul ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That one misses, and that is ball one. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. For being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 3-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him. That's the ball game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Well, it was a performance for the ages, Singy. He completes the perfect game and joins a select list in baseball history.
He was as good as it gets in this one, Boog. Totally in control and dominant from the first pitch right to the very last. And I don't know about you, but I feel lucky to have watched it. And just congratulations to this guy on a remarkable achievement. And I think this is going to be a big lift for him and his team going forward.
Back here at Wrigley Field with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Ninth inning here with one away. Here's Yan Gomes. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So the tying run at second. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And that's the ball game. So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now, Ty France. And the righty deals. Bounce to third. Morel slings it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 2 and the Cubs nothing. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. A wind in the pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes...
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Here's Luis Urias.
Number 16.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, Morel. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the start of the inning. Down the third baseman, Christopher Morel. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Cubs, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long... Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball. put it in play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
1 down, runner at first. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The Cubs trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball inside. It's 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Nico Horner waiting for a turn at the plate. Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back to the top of the lineup, Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Righty delivers. That's a hit. Throw in halts the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And now they're out in front. It's 4-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. This to third, Urias. Tosses to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So no runs, no. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's Josh Rojas. And a bunt towards 3rd. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Back in Seattle, all set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Christopher Morel. The pitch. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
He misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way.
Back here at Chase Field, we're in the 8th with one man out. John. Shambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. One down. Here's Mike Tauchman. 1 for 3. Ripped down the line. Way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's ripped into the outfield. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. It's getting a little messy on the bases. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger, known for his late inning heroics.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys. Just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 run's in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Number 30 on the pitch here. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Go-ahead run on base. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 4-3.
always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Dansby Swanson stands in. Out to short. They get the first. They limit the damage here. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the bottom of the inning. Here's Ketel Marte.
Both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And here it comes. And fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pat brings it in with a nice running grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On its way to the corner, Hap on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Pat grabs it on the run. Here's Gurriel. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Diamondbacks down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Here comes a pitch. And he swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Peterson. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The third baseman,
Here's Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. And that one handled. On to first.
Out.
And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Yan Gomes.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
And that one in the air center field. And it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. It falls in, and that's a hit. throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now back.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Nico Horner. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. 2 left on. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back here in the desert, bottom of the ninth. Randall Grichuk now.
Randall Grichuk.
Adbert Alzolay on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Madrigal drifts towards it, puts it away for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly show.
Got him looking. 2 gone now.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
The D-backs down to their final strike. Got him. And that is the ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. The Cubbies have had an outstanding start to the season. Just a few weeks into the year, and Singy, it's been just about as good as they could have hoped.
Yeah, they were definitely in the conversation as a team that had some of the pieces to make some noise. Things have really clicked for them so far, and they've been playing at the top of their game.
Here's Mike Tauchman, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Towards first, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
First and second, no outs. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Ruhan makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
2 on, 1 out. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's in for a strike. And you played behind guys, they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Yan Gomes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Right through there for a strike. Now the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and now here's the Marlins DH, Brian De La Cruz. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. One up, one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Just missed. That one drifts inside. One out, base is empty. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
One down, base is empty. In the dirt, full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Bell stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Inside, almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Bender.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they can't get the out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And there's one down. Oh, the throw is wild.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. And that one fouled off.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
The pitch. Fought off foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone. Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. On the ground. They take the force out. What a play. Inning over. Cubs leave 1, and our score remains 2-1. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the Mark Leiter Jr. will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's towards center, moving under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Got it down for the play.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Pride in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is down low. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Whips it to first on the run. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Next to hit, Mike Tauchman.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Popped up under this one. Drops into the glove. 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Up the middle, Anderson on the run, sent it over to first, and that is the ball game. They take the loss here, but it's still been a great start to the season.
Yeah, no question. I mean, they're still in the front of the pack, and this is a setback, but they're still in a terrific position.
Back here at Fenway Park, welcome in. We're in the 8th. 2 men out. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Swings and misses. 0-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Chris Martin getting ready to go. Winkowski getting cranked up as well. Swings and misses. No balls, two strikes. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. A massive home run. Home run number 5 on the season, and they lead it. It's 7-5. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
So 2 down. Now it's Yan Gomes. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Yan Gomes waits. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 8th. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And a pitch. On the ground to third. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Smiley in his 13th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a second-round pick back in 2010. And now the lefty. Foul ball there. In the air out towards right center. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
The center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
In
Ball
the dirt,
one, no strike.
and that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Nothing but curveball so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. There's a swing and a miss.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Two down, nobody on. And 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice. Back inside Fenway Park. And now the first baseman, Miguel Amaya. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Josh Winkowski gets the ball now.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's Nico Horner. Here's a high fly ball out to center. O'Neill snags it on the run.
Now designated hitter, Mike Talkman.
Man at first. Here's Mike Talkman. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Story for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the green monster.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 4th home run of the season. It's 11-5. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to...
Number 63 gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Here's Trevor Story.
For the Red Sox, the shortstop, Trevor.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Adbert Alzolay.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's even up.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Hauls it in for the out. Two down. Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Pablo Reyes getting ready to hit.
Outside.
Yeah, that's outside. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the second game of the series. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This could end it. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and percent.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, Chad, that completes it for tonight. I'm end it off right there. Continue where we left off tomorrow. I want to thank y'all for coming out, supporting. I really appreciate it. I'm doing this for y'all, so y'all support me. I really appreciate all the love, everything y'all do. Other than that, I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Hope y'all have a fantastic night. Peace out.